What's up, guys? Bulva the Fell-Handed here, bringing you another banging Tier 10 video. Here we are on Swamp Standard Battle in the midget in a cowboy suit. That's actually a T62. Here is where the name came from. I used to run my E100 a lot, like a shit ton, like 4,000 games worth a lot, okay? So the T54 came and just circle jerked me and fucked me in every orifice I had, and I wasn't a fan and everything, so he just fucking raped me. And so we're talking. This was like a year ago, and out of nowhere, my man Dirty72 said, "So, he's your midget." Yes, that's fucking it. Everybody's terrified of midgets. They got small hands, they smell like cabbage. I mean, everybody is terrified of midgets, okay? So that's where the name comes from. It's a midget. People are terrified of it. And this brought back repressed memories of me back at home in WV, okay? So I was walking down the street one day, and I fucking saw a midget walking down the sidewalk in a cowboy suit, smoking a cigar. So that's where the name comes from. The T62A is a midget in a cowboy suit. So if you ever hear any of the homies say, "Hey, we got a midget in a cowboy suit on the left flank," bam, you know what the fuck we talking about. It's a midget in a cowboy suit, T62A, bam, there it is. I'm going to end it right there. Moving on. Big shout out to Radiant Whelp 951. He messaged me on XBL and he says, "Listen, I heard you got good videos. I heard you well endowed," which is obvious. So I just want to put it out there. I'm a fan. Okay, boom. I'm reverse that shit. I'm a fan of you, son. So we're fans of each other. Okay, so getting back to the matter at hand. Here we are in the T62A midget in a cowboy suit. Now, you will notice, you may not notice, I have no fucking skills on this tank. My crew's not even 100%. I'm kind of fucked, okay? Originally, I had 100% crew, and I'm like, this is bullshit. So, is there anything I can do? So anyway, I bought a Tier 1. I played like 4 games in it, and I decided not to fucking run it, because it's gay. Tier 1s are gay. Don't fuck up my shit. So, anyway, I just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna run it. I gotta have tanks with 6th sense. I gotta know when motherfuckers are looking at me. I'm very paranoid generally, so I gotta know things, okay? So anyway, bottom line, this tank is barebacked. It doesn't have shit. That's why I'm terrified to poke out, because, it says you get detected assuming your turret is looking at him, and there's a lot of shit. There's a whole video on how detection works. Numbers. So, I don't have 6th sense. I'm butt naked, essentially. Okay, I'm running around in this tank, butt naked. It's not as fast as I like. It's maneuverable, but it's not fast. I'm nervous. I'm out of my element. Okay, it's not the Batmobile. It's a midget cowboy suit. So I'm nervous. I'm hiding behind this fucking hill, and I'm trying to get some shots in. I'm doing okay. Right now, I've got a whopping 1. I mean, I don't want to lie, but I'm probably setting records. Now, something you need to know about the midget in the cowboy suit and the 140 doesn't have a nickname, is they are both king of clutch shots. You can be doing like fucking 50, 55 how the fuck this Russian pile goes, and hit a motherfucker clutch shot, no problem. The reticle is slightly bigger than the ammo count loader and the health bar there on the side. Just like a half circle. It's not really a half, it's like a third. Anyway, fuck yourself, you know what I'm talking about, okay? So it's only slightly larger than that. Now if you do the Leo or the Bat, the fucking thing is as big as a TV. And you have to run a vert stabilizer pretty much on any medium. I mean, if you're not running a vert stabilizer, you're doing it wrong. So right now, we're in this hole, we're trying to get some shots. I believe I'm hold down, which is how most hold down works. You peek at somebody, you think you're hold down, and then bam, they shoot you in the side. So anyway, we believe we're hold down. You have to have faith that you're hold down. We believe we're hold down. I'm moving, no freebies. I'm right shouldering pretty much anybody who comes across my path here. I'm going solo. Don't normally go solo. Going solo. I said, you know what? I'm going to run this thing. I'm going to run this tank. See what happens. That's a pretty butterfly. So, and I'm going to see if I can't make something happen. I'm not being very effective here, but at the same time, if I leave, then that's going to put our TD at risk and blah, blah, blah. So I've got a good shot there. Take it. RNG's like, fuck you.
And you guys hit this stuff over here
and
on spot?
Sometimes, you know, RNG's just going to touch you.
Before
and
I
you
get
can't touch
killed?
it back. E3's looking at me. He doesn't really, you know, he doesn't really know where I'm at, which is good because fuck him. I don't see how he can. This thing does not. It has a decent camo factor.
Right.
It's not amazing. It's okay. Plus, I don't have camo skill. I do have vehicle camo. Do not have camo skill. And I would also like to say that camo skill helps you dependent on your tank. So I would definitely give WoT info a look before you get the camo skill, because you might be wasting a fucking skill. You put it on the E100 or the Jagdpanzer, it's not going to do a whole lot. So the better your base camo is, the better your camo skill is going to work. Real talk. Look that shit up. It's in the Bible. So right now, putting some shots on these guys, or at least trying to. I'm sitting on a whopping 5 pins. I don't want to brag. That shit's probably a record. So I'm just kind of peeking around. I'm not used to doing 320 damage a shot. I'm not crazy about it, because you have to do, like, you know, 5 times as many shots to equal the numbers. So trying to put some rounds in here. I do like the rate of fire. Not too crazy though about the damage. Of course, you can't have it all. You can't have the Holy Trinity, which is armor, firepower, and mobility. But the midget in the cowboy suit or the 140 is probably pretty close, or as close as somebody like I could get. Right now, you know, I said, fuck it, let's go ahead and advance. Let's cut across this bridge. Let's get over here. Let's get some shit done. 7 pins. What is that? 2,100 damage plus. You know, it's approaching legendary status right there. I'm being facetious in case you can't tell. This tank does not do much damage at all. And I have to get used to that. Yeah, this guy right here, he's peeking out. He's like, oh, there's a midget in a cowboy suit over there. I'm going to shoot at him while he's hull down. Okay, that's a bad idea. This thing is damn near invincible. With a decent gun, high-fire decent gun, you get BIA on this and some vents, you're in fucking business. Now, getting ready to cross this bridge, I actually thought this was the fucked up bridge. You know, there's one fucked up bridge you never want to cross. If you cross it, you get hung up, you have to go in the water. It's hella gay. Right here I am, I'm getting some hate mail. I can't remember what he said. You know, dude, listen, if you're going to send me some hate mail, make that shit inventive. Just make some shit up. I mean, you know, say you're going to rape me in a birthing trench. Something. Make some shit up. Because if you just say, hey, go fuck yourself, you're not going to be memorable, okay? But if you make something up, and it's good, and it's solid, just like your mom, then I'll remember. Now, here I am in a crater shell, and I'm low health. And I'm kind of terrified to peek around the corner, because I know as soon as I do, I'm going to get touched. I'm waiting for other tanks to come up and spot some shit, see what's going on. Whereas right now, we don't have any targets. We've got this guy up here, and I'm just going to try to long dick him. So, you know, we'll see if that happens. He's in a good position. He wants me in the worst way possible. I wouldn't count on this turret to stop a Yag. I mean, I wouldn't. It's a good turret. It's solid. But it's you know, right next to the gun on both sides. It's kind of strong. The 140 is weaker all around, but the 140's more maneuverable, and you know, it doesn't quite turn as good, but it's maneuverable a little faster. 6 and 1/2 dozen the other. I kind of would rather have 1 degree less gun depression and a better turret, but at any rate, you know, I'm feeling it out, just like your mom, and I'm just trying to see what's going on. So I'm playing around with this tank. Too easy. Playing around with this tank, and I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to see if I can't put some shots on this Yag. I'm terrified he's going to come around the corner and shoot me. Of course, I've only got dick for health, so I'm not too concerned that he's... I mean, granted, you know, there's a very real chance he'd be like, yeah, I'm going to waste a shot on that guy. And there's more hate mail. When you're so excited that you're sending me hate mail back to back, that's all I'm going to say. You're just excited. You have to send good hate mail, bottom line. Put a couple in him. I was going to track him, You know, there's a time and a place to track people, and that wasn't one. I wanted to get another round in him. Now, they're debating on coming around and pushing my shit in. They're thinking about it. But they know it's a bad risk. Because if they do, the TD behind me there at fucking that one, who said follow me, is going to touch them in a very unprofessional way. So right now I'm just kind of hanging out, waiting for shit to fucking die. I will bring up the rear and, you know, hopefully mop up some kills, get some kill steals. Because, you know, if you're a medium, that's what it's all about. Fucking over your own team. And here we go. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the mountain on this one. I'm just so terrified that I'm gonna get killed. I was guarding it. I was guarding the pussy. That's all I have for you guys. I did okay in that game. I mean, I didn't break any records. You know, I did 3860. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I think it's pretty good for a motherfucker without 6 cents. I hope you do as well. Please subscribe to my video. 100th subscriber gets half a sandwich. Send me any requests you have. Did I say subscribe? Subscribe to my shit, like my videos, share all my bullshit, and send me checks. I love you all in the gayest way possible.